should kick that off. I got excellent, which is better because I dropped it down. So, all right. So, hey, everybody, welcome. Hopefully you can hear me. That's the biggest question of the day. So, let me do this. I will get online. Let's see. Live 36 seconds ago. See if you can hear me. I'm waving and I'm saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let me turn up the volume a little bit. Can you hear me better? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I gotta add more gain. That's one here. Can you hear me much better now? We're talking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hear me much better now? Talking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here. Ooh, I'm hitting a peak somewhere. So how about now? Can you hear me good? I am still low. Oh, wrong button. Let's try a different position. How's this work? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Increase gain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That sounds better. Let's add a little bit more to that. 224, 271. How's that sound now? Now I can hear quite well. Everything sounds good. Looks like, let's go ahead and get a race on. And I guess you can hear me communicate back and forth. I'm going to turn this volume down so you don't have a double echo. And let's change the TV to the game. And we got a 30-minute practice race. And it is 4:24, so I got an hour and a half before everything goes on. So, all right, so practice went on, and I didn't have a qualifying time, so I'm starting in the back. Cool.
The track needs rubbering in, mate, so grip will be low for a while.
3, 2, 1, go. I didn't do my other things, so I got to move those all up. Ooh, I like these gears better. I caught up pretty quick. Oh, get back on the ground. Three wide. Hey. He backed off. Let's see what my speed looks like. So I can get up to 163 for sure. There's 163. Oh yeah, speed is up there, baby. Oh, he tapped me. Oh.
Car on
Oh.
your right.
He freaking hit me again.
Clear.
Oh. Okay. So the AI on here is really tough. Okay, you can bring them down. You can adjust them. I think I got them like right around that 60 percentile-ish. So I'm stuck at 170-ish and brake. So they're really tough. They'll hit you, they'll bang you, they'll push you out the way, they'll pit you. And not only that, ooh, I hit him. He was a little bit slower than me. Yeah, they'll knock you around. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too aggressive, a little stupid, so can't be driving like this on league tonight. So tonight I'll be doing another league, and we'll be racing on this car and the MX-5, which I'll be doing next. So and you'll see how that one runs as well. I am ways behind. See, they'll give me the room, but they'll also take it away. Because he knows I want the bottom, and I could have went there first. Okay, I'm on 13th. I got plenty of room left. Plenty of time left. So, a few things that I like about PMR, a few things I don't like. So, the force feedback is really, really good. Really strong. I personally haven't seen anything like with a bop in there, so I can't say for that, because I'm coming from dominantly Gran Turismo. Not that I'm dominating, but that's where I played like the past year I've been playing. I like touch AC/C a couple times, but not much. Which a lot of guys and girls say that it's similar to this right here. And basically PMR took what ACC and iRacing has. So me coming from Gran Turismo, one of the few things that I liked about it, oh, I got penalties off, by the way. The one thing I liked about Gran Turismo was I could hear my tires. A lot of people talk, it's like, if you hear your tires, you're out of bounds, or you're overdoing your car, you're understeering or oversteering and all that kind of stuff. True. That's why I like it, because then I can hear that itself. I'm only going 170.
Car left.
My car's beamed up. So you can hear the tire very, very dim. but you can hear it. So here's another view for you. Not used to the view. So for me, it's just getting used to the car. We're not getting used to the car, but the ooh. See, if I got my view, I'm good. I got to worry about that. That would have made that corner easy. So I'm looking at my screen to see what's going on. And again, gotta slow down more.
Car on your left.
I must have some damage. All right, let's settle down and let's get the racing. I got 13 seconds to make up. I don't like taking this line because just don't. But they got the draft up here, so got to get whatever I can. Get back up front. There you go. Got the draft. And I'm gone. Hey, Jack.
New fastest lap. Great job.
Alright. So coasting on second gear on there is what I need to be doing. Can't believe it. All my tires look like trash. Oh well, it is what it is. It's a game. Let's see if I can stop it. I can. Oh, that's great. Cockpit settings. No. Tire replay cockpit. And heads up display layout. Okay. So I got to move. Okay, that's going to go here. It's the radar. A little bit more. So you're seeing it from the inside. That's not centered. I forgot I can use that for which we call it also. So what I do is I use the in between of the two sections. All right, good. Save it. Okay. Let's get back to the race. Because with the screen right here, I couldn't see like my tire wear or the clock or some of the other stuff because I put the screen up on here. So that caused the issue. So the other part is like the vision of what you can see to what I can see and everything. So all that I'm going to change up a little bit. So, all right. So now that's all done. We squared it, we saved it, and now we can get back and resume. Back to my view. Oh yeah, I went too far. I am 7 seconds behind last. Or I'm last. Right there in front of me. I can still catch him. So my goal is to basically get 146s. So like right now, my last lap was a 149. My best lap was a 148.2. So as long as I can maintain as 0.30, I'll be in a 147s. So it's like you got to shift like either right before the red or at the red. So I want to get a little bit more speed, so I got to add a little bit. Completely messed that up. Messed that up. See, this is the only area I gotta. It just kills me. So that's one of the things about. So let's get back to the original conversation. What I like and don't like. So you can go into practice and you can do whatever you want in practice to an extent. So if you are sitting too long, you get black flag and you get thrown out of practice. So I don't like that, because there's sometimes it's like I want to just do a certain corner and do it continuously. And if I want to do it continuously, it's because that's one of my weak spots. Instead of having to drive all the way around continuously, it's like I just back up to a certain point and come back in. So there we go. So okay, a little bit off, but it is what it is. But like I was saying, that's what it is. It's like I want to practice certain corners. I just want to practice that certain corner. I don't want to have to run hot laps all day. If I want to run hot laps all day, I'll just like play a freaking AI freaking at Daytona or something. Why didn't you drop gear? Okay, something's different about this car because there's certain things that characteristics I'm not seeing right. I'm wondering if I have my Daytona layout on this one. But anyway, just got to deal with what I got to deal with. So continue on. Other things I don't like about it is, like I said, the noise, the practice laps, is definitely a huge for me. I like that it has a lot of different maps that I've never been on, of course, but like I said, I've only been with Gran Turismo, so I only know those like 50 different track layouts. Other things I do not like about this game is, I said about the tires. So you have to be a tuner. And what I mean by that is you have to actually understand how to tune a car. So from like gear ratios, your fast bump, slow bump, your spring ratio, for your anti-roll bars, all that kind of stuff. It's like 2 or 3 pages of information that you have to be able to do. And if you don't know it, then you're just going to leave the car blank. When you leave the car blank, I'll put it like this. I'm glad I'm getting rid of all this junk out of here. But by the time you're done with this, you're damn near a freaking mechanical engineers. So that's one of the other, it's a con but a pro, because if you're trying to treat it like a real simulator, then yeah, this is what I guess they go through in a way. It's like they have to do all their car tuning, the practices, you know, add and take away air pressure and tires, all that kind of stuff. So I understand all that. So these guys are gone, man. I gotta. That's kicked my butt, and I messed up twice, so pretty sure my aero package is messed up. I don't have damage on, so I don't know why. So off on the far right, there was a gentleman that was in detail about all that stuff over there. I missed it. Okay, I gotta break more. I look like I'm just driving a new car, man. It's completely different to me. It's like before I used to go smooth through there, now it's like so anyway, so driving back on. Well, what I do like, graphics are great, the tracks are great, the cars look great. Which brings me back to something I don't like. You cannot paint your own cars. I got so addicted to painting on Gran Turismo 7 that on here it's like a whole different monster because it's like a mod or something like that you have to do. You have to do it on computer, then you have to send it in, it gets approved, then you can get it and download it, and then you can use it. And I haven't learned that yet, but I will. So back to some of the things I do like. The overall heads-up display stuff. So I love having a Delta in front of me because it tells me if I'm going too fast or too slow. As for my personal, as in like just me, if I'm going too fast or too slow, so that way it's like I know it's like where I'm messing up at, and okay, sector woods, so forth like that. Other than looking at sector times, and then sector times are great because you just have to look at the number and be like, okay, hey, you know, I improved on this corner or this section and so forth like that. But seeing the green, yellow, red, purple, those are some of the cool things. So my 13 seconds behind is at 22 seconds, and I only got 8 minutes, which gives me 4 laps. Don't see it happening. Yeah, this car is not the way I was driving earlier. This something's different. I gotta look at what I had before because it really is not good right now. Top speed is hitting 170, which is fine. I think that may have been one of the issues that I had. My right foot was on the gas at the same time I was on the brake. Oh! Hit the damn curb and it freaking threw me. Gone from a good sector to a bad sector that quick. So some of the other things I like about it: force feedback all the way around, really strong all the way. But like I said, it was like those certain little things that you want to be able to still hear. To be able to hear those things is like, of course, audio. So the audio is not that great because it just gives you your engine. It doesn't let you, you got all this fine tuning across everything else, but I can't get a equalizer for my audio so I can adjust that. Where I can adjust the spotter's information. So spotter's like, hey, car right, car left. He comes at a different tone, of course, but I want to be able to have him either higher or lower, which they have that part on it, but having that equalizer to be able to hear the other little things. Like you can't hear right there, you heard it. I can hear the tires right there at the last second, but that's at the last second. You can see that front right tire getting a little reddish in color. And some of the other part that you can't really see is the tire itself. So when you're looking at the tires, there's a black background of the tire. Well, that's how much tire tread you went through. Which is great, fine, dandy, because I could see it, but if I have my lights out, I won't be able to see it. So that I would like, I don't know, and maybe have it white in the back. So that way it's like you got an idea.
You just pumped in the fastest lap.
I got the fastest lap and the last car. Go figure that. A 148.0. Yeah, my stuff is off bad. Well, I'm finally catching up to the pack. Sort of. I won't get any points, but I get recognition. Woo-hoo! You finished the race. That's your recognition. So comparing this to GT7, because that's all I really raced, it's between the two. There is so many things that is good, and then so many things that are not. Like I look at the grandstands and I see a lot of red. Okay, Gran Turismo. Went in too fast. Should have trail brake a little more. So like I said, Gran Turismo, their details outside of the racetrack itself is phenomenal. PMR's okay. So if I had to give it between number scale between 1 and 5, 5 being the best, between just the two, it's a 5 and 4. Because PMR does have still the colors that pop here and everything like that. Now, they didn't get a whole lot of licensing from, look at that slide, from other companies. They had a whole lot of hype on the game, 100%. I was on that train also with all the hype and everything. Yeah, it fell through, but they've really are working hard. So I give them that. I don't know them. I don't talk to them. What happened? I didn't drop down a second. Hey, not paying attention. So, like I said, they did really good for what they had, and they improved continuously. Shit, it came out like this when it first came out? Absolutely. 100% agree with you on that. So I'm just driving right now. I'm just trying different things, so don't think I'm running line. Well, this is the final lap anyway. They should have came out with it ready to go. Even if they would have said, hey, we're going to postpone it, it's not ready, I would have been happier with that than since November through now it's April. They've been getting better and better and better, but the weird thing is like QC, and it's like if you have a team that's doing QC, it's not just at the final phase, it's all over the place. So it's like before, you know, a pencil's made, it's like, okay, the wood that you get has to be a certain type of wood. The paint that you're going to use to paint the outside of it needs to be a certain thickness and all that kind of stuff. So there's QC involved everywhere you go.
No points today.
Yep, no points.
Too fast for us.
Yeah, they were.
We'll come back stronger for the next one.
So all that QC, they didn't do it. So that's where they really fell short at. Which, okay, yeah, it happened. Sorry. But now it's like they're getting on board and everything. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, pretty much. Okay? So they're working on it. I'm going to finish this weekend, but I'm going to come back to it, and I'm going to show you the some of the stuff about it. Let me see if my friend, Mr. Jeff, got on here or not. And let's see. Vehicle setup. So we're going to load. Let's go here first. Engine 3.0, 125, 15, 12. That's that. So let's see what a load L3 and see what Daytona has. And that's what Daytona is, so that's wrong. I think I saved my stuff in the wrong one. So let's see what Daytona test is. Yeah, see it was like 303. It was like 3083, and then it was 30, and then it was 2 something. So this is definitely changed. So let's try this out. I am going to, well, let me see what this is. 7.6. Yeah, that looks all about right. Pit strategy, amount of fuel. I'm only doing 19 gallons. Tire compound is that. Fuel level, yeah. That's where that's wrong. Because it's 19 gallons that we need. It's like, because you're only doing, it was almost a gallon. So anyway, suspension 11, 711, yep, 400, 500, yep. All right, that PSI is off. We want to go fast. We got to be up. I'll take 29. This is what, 26.1. Yeah. And rear arrows at 3. We'll keep that. Essentials is that right there. So we're going to save this at R3, and we are going to BMW. And let's go out and test it out. So I got 7 minutes before the next race. We're not going to race. Just to let you know. Okay. I could just jump out on the track, but I'll do it right for you guys. But when I'm by myself, I'll just beep. I'll just jump out there, turn the pit limiter off. All that kind of good stuff. Whoa. That was unusual. Okay, so I'm getting loose on exit. So that means I have to where's my clipboard? A couple things I can do. I'm just gonna do pretty much tires. Where is that stuff at? So I got a big old spreadsheet here, and I don't want to say a spreadsheet. There's a bunch of pages of stuff that I use for hey, where'd it go? Finish that last one in the back, probably. No, that's my Fanatec stuff. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is by itself. Okay. Alright, let's see. Slow on a straight, snappy, twitch, soften the rear, reduce differential. Let's see. Brakes, ballast, crap tire, crap. So what I did was I made my own little sheet of like definitions and stuff like that to help me out on certain things. So let's see. So it was a little bit of oversteer, rear slides. Yep. So I need to soften the rear. And to fix, I add rear toe, increase rear downforce. So, let's see. Suspension, increase the toe. Increase the rear toe. Toe out at the front, improves turn at the rear, reduces stability on the toe in, increase stability on both end. So toe in. So right, am I looking at that right? Well, let's check it out. And let's, that was it. That was downforce, right? Increase rear downforce. So the increased rear downforce is, oh, there's my other problem right there. It's supposed to be 50-50. Let's see, clutches, ABSs. All right. Steering. Okay. The rear downforce. Looking at it. And but there's the ring right there. So let's see, add and stability, but reduces top speed. Best swings, improves straight line speed, and makes the car less stable on fast corners. Bounce. So let's go ahead and leave that one alone right now. And let's see if this is good enough. We got it. Oh, only got 142. We're just gonna go ahead and get out on the track right away. Still felt a little bit of it. All right, one last corner, check it out. Yep. All right. So, vehicle setup. Chassis tire pressure. That. And R3. R2 there and there. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I can actually restart. Huh. I forgot all about that. So for me, the biggest things is like these right here and the bus stop. After that, it's just that corner by itself. That's good. I had a little bit of skid there, but still a little bit turn. What I do is I'll jump all over video, see if the replay will pick it up. 130, 60, 65. Okay, speed is good. Too much speed. Couldn't get the turn in. Let's see what my top speed's looking like.
You're free to start pushing, mate. Tires are looking good. Let's see what you can do out there.
So I don't know if you heard that. That was my crew chief telling me to go ahead and push. Push, push, push. So I'm not going to bore you guys anymore with this. I'm going to go ahead and shut you guys down. But this is just what it's a little bit like on the PMR. So come back about an hour and a half. We will be racing. So hopefully we'll do okay. I just got this last little bit of tuning to do. And once I'm done, then that's about it. So thanks for coming out. Adios. And end.